Hello everyone, this is Express Collector, and today I want to show you guys a way to fix your tender powered engines. Now, this problem happens to a lot of people, but this middle coupling is not your usual middle coupling. You can see it has been replaced, probably because the other one broke. So when it runs, I'll show you guys what I mean, you get something like this. And then it just doesn't go around corners. So today I have a solution I'd like to propose to that problem. So let's go ahead and get started. What you will need for this project is an engine. For this case I'm using Emily. You'll also need a screwdriver of some kind. You'll also need a regular TOMY coupling, just the one out of a spare truck or something. You may also need a smaller screwdriver for the smaller bolts, and you'll need a clean work area where you won't lose your little screws. So let's get started. First things first, you're going to want to take the tender, and say you have a battery in there like I do. Well, you probably don't want to drop that. So you're just going to take your battery out. Next thing you're going to do is go on the underside, and you see you'll have 4 screws. Start taking them out one by one, preferably starting with the top screw, because what we're going after is this big coupling at the front. So, as you take this screw out, it should start to loosen up a bit, just like that. Now, where'd I put it? Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your smaller screwdriver, slowly remove your side screws. Even if they don't come out all the way, that's alright, because as you can see, these are longer than your front screw. Your front screw is kind of short. So you're going to want to remove this screw, and once you pretty much loosen this up, all you've done is removed the chassis. And that just goes like this. Since you haven't taken out the back screw, it's just going to dangle a little bit. That's exactly what you want. Now this is the rear coupling. This has many good uses, but for now, we're not going to need this. What you're going to want to do here, if your Emily doesn't have a coupling like this, I'll show you what to do right now. So you're going to want to set this aside for now, and I'm going to show you how to, say you have a zip tie here. Let's show you how to remove that. Your big screwdriver, you're going to want to, just like this, you're going to want to loosen up this front part of Emily as to where you could hypothetically get that zip tie out. And then, so you loosen her up, and then you're going to bring in your spare TOMY coupling, big end first, and you're going to push that in, like so. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Just like this. Sure, it may feel a little out of place, but not to worry. You will soon screw this back in. For this, you may even need your big screwdriver if you're using 2 screwdrivers like I am. Okay, and then you have a slight range of motion with this. Alright, so you bring back your drive unit thing. Alright, so then you're going to want to lift this, take the other end of your TOMY coupling, and fasten that here, and lower. Okay, that didn't go as planned. So once you have it like this, what you want to do now is not drop it, clearly. Okay, you're going to hold that as you bring in your smallest screw, put that right there, take your smaller screwdriver and just spin spin, spin. You still get a good range of motion. Now, if you're like me and can't screw anything properly, you're going to want to... There's 2 tries with 2 screwdrivers. There you go. And then you just proceed to reassemble. So, put this back on there, and then just... I'll fast forward to the point where I've put this back together, and I'll be right back. Now, I've put her all back together, as you can see. Well, maybe not in terms of the battery. I'll deal with that right now. But as you can see, she's all put back together. And you've got some mobility and a shortened coupling. Sorry about that. So, you should have some movability. And now I'm going to hope this goes well, because I don't want to mislead anyone into doing this and then it doesn't work out. So, on hand, I'm going to take her and put her on the truck. Let's hope this goes well. Now that is one side effect of this fix. The front wheel likes to derail. But if we can set her just right. There we go. Finally got it working. And of course she fails on camera. So, in summary, this little trick actually works out. You shorten the coupling, which means there's less of an area for this to push into the actual front part. Another suggestion would be not to run this on camera, because it'll most likely fail like it did for me. But off camera it works pretty well, and it's not even that difficult to do of a fix. So, that's how to fix your Thunder-powered engines if you have a broken coupling. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.